Lowell appears in the records 2 centuries before these aliens arrived. Originally said to have been started as a money-making venture and social project, it was called the Lowell Experiment. The city is considered the cradle of the American Industrial Revolution. Lowell's location on the Merrimack River was once an important fishing ground for the Pennacook, but the land around Pawtucket Falls was usurped for powering the factories, eventually leading to bunches and bunches of devastating things. Evidence of ancient aliens. It is the end of the 22nd year of the 21st century. Over 15 years have passed since Pluto was humiliated and stripped of planetary status. Our very smart experts all agree this is authentic footage. Very rarely does such evident evidence of ancient aliens on Earth exist. We can't be sure what this indicates for the fate of humanity. But it's funny. Let's watch.
Okay. Well,
sorry, I believe in alcohol too thoroughly. Oh, I'm an alien and I love to drink.
I still don't know exactly where we are because I'm from space.
I'm also from space, and I'm very confused because we just landed here.
Yeah, this is not Uranus.
Not.
We were in Uranus and now we're not.
Yeah, it was enjoyable at Uranus.
Yeah.
Now not so much. I don't feel very good. By the way, this is new to me.
What is that?
Does anyone know what
Anybody?
this is?
You? What is this? What's going on?
It's some device to let your insides outside of your body.
Let them
What does that entail?
Do starfish do that? No, clams do that? I don't know.
What's a clam?
What is a? I don't know what a clam. A space clam.
A space clam. You know
space
what?
Cucumbers.
I think we have something like this. It's like is it a? Is it like a? Is it
Someone like that. There's a flow.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah.
We're all on the same block with the
There's something in there. What is there? There's liquid in there.
Yeah.
There's liquid in there.
Oh, it's a little bit yellow, but
Yeah. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh yeah.
You're just drinking that.
It's not quite as delicious as alcohol, but
Can I just?
yeah.
There's some. What are you doing? Is that?
It's a little yellow. I don't know what that's for. Why
Smells
that's
really bad.
I don't know why it's in there. There's a little brown in here too.
Oh, jeez.
I wonder what that entails. Anyway,
anyway.
so this alien planet that we're on, it's very strange. This is the alien planet that we're on currently. It's a spooky place.
All you look really funny to us.
Yeah.
Where is your third eye?
Yeah. This is normal, and I'm scared. I don't have enough alcohol currently
To deal with this, yeah.
I ran out in here.
I'm totally fine being sober. I have no drinking problems whatsoever.
Yeah, okay, but this is just like this toilet thing is freaking me out. It's like
I don't know what the hell that is still.
Okay,
You did not help at all.
I think someone called it a clam or something.
I prefer.
You called it a clam.
Whatever. All right.
We don't know what a clam is. Hey, you know what is happening now? On the goal, clearly. All right.
Yeah.
So here we are, and I am an alien, and I'm also very scared. So I think we should bring up someone who will distract me by how drunk and scared I am.
I'll console her.
Because I'm very drunk and scared right now.
Are you drunk?
This is drunk and scared right now.
Oh. All right. You want to bring him up?
Yeah, let's bring him up.
We're gonna bring
up the wonderful
Joe
Baker. Give it up for Joe Baker.
Thanks for having me, guys. How you guys doing?
Hey,
I was thinking recently, do you guys know those evolution maps? They go monkey, 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 Neanderthal, Neanderthal, human, human. Okay, look at me from the side. Full profile, forehead. Am I like second monkey, third Neanderthal? Like, what are we thinking? I mean, the longer I looked at this thing, I'm like, is this like my family tree? I mean, these Neanderthals look just like my uncles. These guys look very familiar. I might even be the missing link. I don't know, just looking, everything. But a fun fact about Neanderthals is they actually had loud, high-pitched voices. It's true, you can Google it, it's very true. So if I was to say like, hey, you guys want to have a fire tonight? A Neanderthal actually would say, hey, you want to have a fire? That's legit what they sound like, the OG humans. I can't believe it. I went to Walmart High the other day, and when I say I went high, I mean like I should have just stayed home. I shouldn't even have gone. I'm walking through, heading to the underwear section. This old lady grabs me with her old lady death hand. The coldest, grayest, translucent hand you've ever seen. I'm not afraid to say I screamed. She grabbed me and I went, ah! It was so cold. She had a long sleeve black shirt on, and I actually thought for a split second, just because I was high, that the Grim Reaper had me. It was so scary. She's like, sorry, did I scare you? And I was like, yes, you scared me. I was very scared. And I was like, have you seen a mirror lately? I mean, she was very old. Yeah, a little bit more. Have you guys ever met a hypochondriac? I feel like the pandemic made like a shit ton of hypochondriacs. But have you, Joe right there, have you ever met a hypochondriac who loves Jesus and can't wait to meet him? That's my dad. That's my dad. We have that special bond in our relationship where he can't wait to meet Jesus, and I really can't wait for him to meet Jesus. It's what bonds us together. He claims he's doing his part with the chain smoking, but like, I'm like, dude, step it up. This is a long game. He actually said he prayed and asked God if he should quit smoking. And I was like, that's so cool. I never heard about prayer like that. That's a good prayer. And he said, God said, no, don't stop smoking. And I'm like, well, you should listen to this God. This guy's a smart God. Do whatever he says. So my wife asked me recently if I wanted to play D&D. And I was always under the assumption, like, if a girl asks you to do anything that involves initials, just do it. Just do it. I was pretty sure at first, like, I knew what one of the D's stood for. She's like, no, pervert, it's Dungeons and Dragons. I was like, oh, I'm not playing that game. Oh, no, count me out. I'm not playing that game. And I was like, well, how much does this cost? And she's like, don't worry, it's totally free. 1 week later, she's asking me to Venmo the Dungeon Master. $20 for better armor. And I'm like, is this a scam? Am I in like a multi-level marketing thing? Am I one of the two people? Like, what's going on here? So she asked me to Venmo the Dungeon Master $20 for better armor, who's also her cousin, who was sitting right next to us. So I Venmo him. He takes out a little pencil and just checks something and says, all right, you're all set. I was like, well, what happened? I was just staying right here. Nothing happened. I'm $20 lighter, and he's like, no, they're both nodding their head like, no, it's totally cool. It's totally cool. It's totally cool. I was like, I'm definitely being scammed. Have I freed the African princess? Like, what have I done with this $20? And I was thinking, like, even in the make-believe worlds, I'm spending money. Like, come on, this is crazy. That's going to be my time. Thanks, guys.
Wow. He seems so funny, he might also be an alien, possibly.
Acted like me.
That's scary. Hey, it's really spooky out here, folks. It's because I'm so drunk, and then I'm an alien, and I'm drunk, and you know what? I have another great comic coming to the stage. They are very talented, very funny. Give it up for Mickayla Aboujaoude.
I just caressed Marleah's hand. I just met her tonight, yet we're already so close. Thank you, Marleah. Intimacy is important. You have to be intimate with people you know. You build those connections. But yes, so I'm Mickayla. I went on a date with a girl recently, and I invited her to go to an open mic with me to see me do comedy. And my sister said that's big guy with a fish on Tinder energy. So I stole that joke and it's mine now. Thank you. I am Lebanese. I have a special last name. It's Arabic. My dad is from Lebanon and my mom is American. So my grandmother was angry. Yes. My dad did not marry a nice Lebanese woman. And my mom didn't really like to cook either, so that just made it worse, you know. Nail in the coffin. So being half Lebanese and half American, you know, like having a dad from another country, sometimes it feels like I'm not one or the other, right? Like I don't fit in there, I don't fit in here. But I've related sometimes to people talking about being biracial, but I'm not biracial. Both my parents were white. So I like to think of it more as like bicultural, half white and half terrorist white. And I meant it as terrorist as in profiled at airports, but since the Capitol stuff, I don't know. I guess it's just half terrorist white and half terrorist white. It just further confusion. My uncle liked Alex Jones before it was cool. Raise your hand if you had a conspiracy theorist uncle like a while ago, yeah? You know, like he was a truck driver, Uncle Mike, the truck driver, lived in Tennessee, and he would get bored, so he would call my mom, and my mom was nice, so she'd answer the phone, and he would talk forever, and sometimes I would get handed the phone, and he was telling me about Alex Jones and the lack of global warming being real in 2006. But now it's like a fad, I guess. So my grandmother, I call her Teta, she lives in Lebanon. She's 82 now. And I don't know if you've ever thought about how, like, in my head, and when I look at her, I feel like she looks just the same as she did when I was born. Like, nice and pretty and, like, kind of scary. But I guess she's getting older. She said that we need to go to Lebanon to visit her this Christmas so that she can die.
That's direct.
Yes, and she said that a year ago. So in all seriousness, I will be getting on a plane next weekend. And she's not even in hospice. No, like she's fine. Like she's alive. She had a birthday recently. Like she's just like that. My dad used to tell me that, like, he was like, oh, I was like, I heard Tata's not doing well. Oh, you know, she's always not doing well. She always just kind of wants to die. It's fine. You know, like she already had like a aneurysm like when I was 10. But anyway, so maybe get your flowers now. I don't know, because we'll see what happens. I was like, Dad, should I pack a suit? He's like, no, she'll be fine. My Uncle Mario says she's fine. Don't worry about it. So, like, I don't know. But yeah, other than that, I don't know how much time I have left, but I did want to talk about gay sex. Yeah. Does anyone here have any gay sex? Oh, thanks, guys. Sometimes it's like real bleak out there, so. But a lot of people with gay sex, or lesbian sex especially, I guarantee you any lesbian has been asked, like, oh, how do lesbians have sex? But the better question for me is, what do lesbians do with their dildos when they break up? Because my ex has mine and I need them back. And on that note, I will give it back to Marleah and Kyle. Everyone give it up. Yes, thank you. Our favorite alien.
Oh, thank you. Oh, no. It's just so hard to be this alien.
You know, I just keep cleaning up for... Why are you
Where's
drunk?
the alcohol? I'm from an nation.
In the cosmos.
Yeah.
Up
Oh,
there.
Cosmos, that sounds good.
Did you want one of
That
these?
sounds-
Is that what you were looking for?
I was looking for
You
that. Thank you. I'll
alcoholic.
take a seat again. Thank
Jeez.
you. Oh yeah,
That's
I
rough.
love drinking alcohol through a closed cap.
You know you're not funny when you drink, right?
I
at all.
I disagree because, I'm the drunk one here.
The drunk person's always right, yeah.
Drinking through a closed cap.
Yep,
and the bottle never seems to empty, but that's just how you know we're aliens.
Magic. Yeah, so he's gone, good, because he didn't answer my question. What is a toilet for?
Oh.
What's going on? Who are you? What's the toilet for? What's it do?
It holds nips.
You're not going to say? You.
Maybe a couple times a day, maybe more, depending on...
What is it? What's these smart aleck answers? What's going on?
What was the brown stuff in there?
What are you?
I put my finger in the brown stuff. What is that for?
Yeah, did you say pooping?
What is that like
For
when
pooping?
is that like a...
No, I think it was right here. Look, it's a vaccinator. It's a gas. We'll show you how we use ours. Where are they?
I didn't bring them.
We'll get to that the other time, I guess, right?
Well, we can show them how the bathroom works for...
Just entertain them. Show them how funny you are without being on stage. Let's go.
Well, you know what? There's like this whole thing where aliens, we are okay to drink. It's something that we do well. It's something that we enjoy. It's something that I can do while I am...
pooping, aliens poop. This is how we poop.
This is how we poop.
You ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for us to poop? Ready? Okay.
Cheers on! Cheers on!
for me pooping!
All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
Yeah, just throw it.
then we
Just
throw it away.
Keep it.
And it's done.
Yeah.
So you guys, how the hell do you poop in that? Pretty weird. Oh, it's pretty useful for that. Do people puke in toilets? Yeah, that seems
That's
good to me.
how I used it.
That's how we'll use it.
I still got some brown stuff on me. I don't know what that's doing in there still.
Well, that might be a little bit of vomit. We don't know anymore. It's all intermingled. This is a little poopy, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a little shit here.
All right, well,
shit going on.
we should probably just bring up the next person,
Yeah,
right?
I'm pretty
Probably
sick. The world is
really
spinning.
flesh this out.
The world is spinning a lot quicker than what I thought it was previously, and I'm an alien. I should know about that kind of stuff because, of course, we are from Uranus. Anyways, so we have another great comic. Even though I'm a drunk alien, I know that we have a really fantastic comic coming up. Would you like to bring our next comic to the stage?
I would. The next comic is Angela Sawyer.
Give it up for Angela!
Hello, so nice to talk to you guys. To answer the aliens questions, this device is a special ritual that we use after going to a place called Taco Bell. That's what that is. Thanks. It's nice to meet you. Hello. I don't know if I have to explain anything about myself to you guys. You guys probably figured me out. I'm a middle-aged lady. I used to be a hipster, and then I got old. That's everything you need to know about me. Recently, I'm a little behind the times. I recently just started listening to Spotify a lot, and I tried to beat the Spotify algorithm. I don't know. You guys probably know this already, but when you listen to Spotify, whatever band you choose, after like 10 minutes, it just gives you a more generic piece of music. Like it doesn't give you the band you have. Like if you choose the Velvet Underground, after about 10 minutes, it will play Tom Petty for you. And there's nothing wrong with Tom Petty. That's fine. It's just not what I asked for. It's a lot like dating a dude, honestly. It's like, it's fine. It's just not what I asked for, So I was listening to Spotify and I was like, maybe I can fix it. Maybe I can like pick something that is so far down the bottom of the rabbit hole that the algorithm won't be able to like get out and get to regular stuff. So I decided to ask Spotify to play me the Nihilist Spasm Band, which is a real band from rural Canada. It's about 10 to 12 dudes in their 40s and 50s who just get together and yell. And I was like, this is perfect. And I put it on, and then after 4 songs, Spotify played me music by a dude I dated. I guess they win. I don't know what to do now. I guess I lose. It's all right. I'm a middle-aged lady, and if you are a middle-aged lady, you have to have middle-aged lady friends. Those are just the rules. But I recommend it to you. Get a friend who is a middle-aged lady, no matter who you are. We are so dumb, and we don't give a shit. It's so fun. It's really a good time. Like, for example, one of my middle-aged lady friends recently, she named her tits to empower herself. And I was like, only over 40. You go. And she was like, Angela, you should do it. You should try it out. And I was like, I don't think that's really for me. And she's like, no. You should do it. And I was like, well, I mean, I guess I could go with Bert and Ernie. That would work okay. I like having friends that are younger than me as well. I like having friends who are much younger. I have one friend who is 22. So she's 30 years younger than I am. And recently we stayed up late and had like a heart-to-heart. We were having a long talk late in the night. And at the end, she let it slip that when she gives her boyfriend a blowjob, afterwards, she's got like tears running down her face and she can't breathe. And I was like, oh, sweetheart, you know you can suck dick mediocrely. Like, I'm not saying do a bad job. Sir, I'm not saying do a bad job. I would never. I'm not saying do a bad job, but like, you don't have to get an Olympian award. Anyone in the audience, whether you like, whatever kind of dick you like, if you like dick, let me give you this advice. If you get a C- in gym, they still let you graduate. You're fine. It's not that tough. I got a job pretty recently. For the first time, most of my life, I worked at like dumpy bars and record stores and places where they don't pay you very much. And it was okay. I like, for a while, I worked as a bouncer. I was somebody who was walking down the street and they're like, oh, I bet that chick could block a hallway. And they were right. They were right. But recently I got my first normal person job. I got a job as a secretary. That is just a job that comes with these glasses. And now I sit at home and people call me up on the phone. And recently I got a phone call from my very favorite coworker, Stacy. I love Stacy. She called me up and she goes, hey, Angela, what's going on with your email signature? I was like, what? She's like, well, I noticed in your email signature, it says your name, parentheses, she/her, parentheses. What is that? And I mean, I love Stacy. She's from New Bedford, and it's not her fault that town smells like bleach. So I was like, oh yeah, no big deal. Some people have they, them pronouns. Mine happen to be she, her. But it'd be more comfortable for everyone if we used them all the time. So I threw them in my email signature. And she goes, oh, I thought that was because everyone thinks you're a man. And I was like, right on, Stacy, you nailed it. You nailed it. If there is one thing drunk people love to call me, it's Coach. You guys are so much fun. Thank you so much. Let's bring it back to Marleah.
She was fantastic. Holy moly. All right. Yeah, guys, it's real. Did you hear about Pluto? That's pretty messed up, right? Nobody's heard about Pluto. So Pluto got demoted to a dwarf planet recently. And ever since then, Marleah's just been drunk, like out of her. She's from Pluto, so she's just bringing this dwarf planet energy, and it's hard. I'm carrying it, but that's besides the point. Your next performer, fantastic human being. I love them so much every time I see them. Imani.
I got blinded by those lights like it was a Weekend song. Oh, shit.
Literally.
Yeah, I saw some things. How's everyone doing today? Is it night? Is it morning? Is it evening? Okay. Can y'all see me?
Totally.
I've been cheating on my barber. I'm black too, so it's a little bit more different. I'm cheating on my black barber. I usually like to get a haircut before work. So, I get into the barbershop, full homosexual, and I'm like, he looks at me and I'm like, yeah, this could work. He's like, you want to wait for the other guy? And I was like, well, when do you think he's getting here? And now I was like, okay, let's do this. So, get in the chair, getting ready, and we're talking. He's talking. Actually, I lied to you. He's talking. I'm listening. He's like, yeah, you're going to look like a fine motherfucker. You about to get all the motherfucking women. All of them. Woo! And I'm like, oh, God, what do I say? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. He's like, you want children? And I was like, I think I don't want kids. He's like, well, one day you might be like you want to have kids. I know that I'm probably making you nervous. I'm just imitating him like this. He wasn't like zigzagging like this. I had another barber that did zigzag like that, but that's another story. But no, after a while, I was like, you know what? I got to come out to this guy. And I was like, there's one or two ones I could do. I could do my Lifetime movie presentation of I'm a homosexual. I could also come out to him as non-binary. That's a double feature. I said, no, I'll just do the one feature. So I'm like, mind you, this guy got a fucking razor in his hand. I'm like, yeah, so I'm gay. That's my eyes. He's like, you know what? That's okay. Live your life, man. I was like, yeah, shit. In the background, though, this is where cheating comes in. I'm in the chair. I see my barber walk in. He's looking at me. I had to look at him. I'm trying not to look at him. You could just. I felt his eyes. I cheated on him. I've never cheated on a straight man before. How does that work? This man was hurt. I was hurt. Barbers. I have a barber that I go to. Okay, maybe I'm barber monogamous. Okay, barber poly. Okay, I have another barber. He does not like me. I get to the barber shop. He's like this. I was like, damn, y'all really chilling like that? I'm like, hello, imagine I'm a person, but this is him. I'm like, are y'all open? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I need a haircut. Can you cut my hair? This motherfucker. It's like tooth and nail fighting with him. He fucked up my hair, okay? He fucked it up. And I'm a little teapot shirt. Okay, he fucked up my hair. I'm really pissed. He decided that he was gonna fade my hair. So I came in with my hair looking like this. I have headphones. He decided he was gonna fade my hair. I said, okay, cool, fade my hair. You gonna pick it out? You gonna pick my shit out? I felt like it was Duke to Dollop Daisy. I've seen motherfuckers use more sour cream than he was lifting. So, I'm thinking he's gonna do more. He didn't. I also got my hair trimmed down. I go home. I do more. Guess what? Does Drake have a song called I'm on Different Levels? Or I'm on different levels. So the back looks, can you see you can't hear the back, but can you see it? Yeah. Can you see the front? Yep. Y'all, these barbers got me fucked up, but it was nice to talk to y'all.
Wow. Amazing.
Incredible.
Out of this world.
Definitely an alien.
I think there's alien poop in there.
That was me.
Oh.
Was that you? I don't know.
Oh, I'm still sad about my planet going. So,
we gotta talk about your problem.
Unimportant planet.
You have a huge problem with Pluto.
Feeling so sad, had so much alcohol, and then suddenly I died.
Oh no!
Dead.
Oh no!
This is me dead.
I'm checking her pulse. She's dead. She died from alcohol.
I'm dead from alcohol.
She's dead from alcohol. Can you see that? Is that apparent? Oh, jeez. Poor Marleah.
How sad.
No, don't talk. You're dead. It's all about me now. Sweet. You guys, it sucks. Alcoholism sucks. It's not funny. It's not funny. Don't laugh. You can't laugh. She's dead. It all started with her planet being demoted. Guys, I gotta let you know, it's not about the size of the spheres or even the length of the orbit. But surely it's about the girth of your space travel endeavors. Don't drink. Don't drink. That's our message.
Wow.
That's our message.
Inspiring. Oh, it's
That was
so
us.
inspiring. Hey, thank you so much for everyone who participated in this episode. Thank you so much for being in the audience. Hey, we're aliens. I'm an alcoholic. He's not. I died. Thank you.